Hi everybody and welcome back to week 26 of the vlog. We are currently, as we film this on Tuesday the 1st of July, we are 11 days away from the open weekend on the 12th and 13th, and stuff is moving rapidly and stuff's getting real. We now have a sign on the front of the building. There's lots of other little signs as well going up inside. The final furnishings are going in, all the furniture, the TVs are going up on the wall. In there it is chaos, but organised chaos. So outside there's quite a bit going on. If we pan around here, you'll see Sam and Baz are putting in a drop curb into the already formed curbs, which is going to make way for a zebra crossing for pedestrians coming across from the car park into the clubhouse. The lads are doing a bit more landscaping around the car park. There's lots of different bits and pieces like that. But one of the main improvements that's happened yesterday is the tarmac on the skeet ranges. So let's go and take a look at that. Down on all the skeet layouts, we have put fresh tarmac surrounding the course, obviously down to the centre peg as well, and inside of all the weatherproof shooting stations, that's also been tarmacked. So they have just, it's been given a lease of life. It looks so much fresher, and I'm sure you'll see on the drone that it just looks incredible going down all the skeet layouts. The lads are still tarmacking, they're not done them all yet, but they will be complete today. And then we've also got white lining going in down the concrete pad behind some of the skeet layouts, just in front of the helicopter pads there, because there'll be a space for another 30 odd cars there to park up. And yeah, let's move on and show you some more. Right, we're now at the top of the valley, which you'll have seen over the previous weeks. We have made a lot of improvements ahead really of the British Open that we are hosting here at the end of August. However, we're also doing a lot of work down below in the main valley, as you guys will know it now. A lot of you will have shot up here before. We'll obviously show you better on the drone, but there's a lot of new shooting stations going in, a lot of ductings going underneath the path, which will be able to, so you guys basically don't have to look at a wire. But also, eventually, if we need power up here or Wi-Fi, whatever it may be, it's all easily doable because all the ductings are in. Yeah, we've kept a lot of the shooting stations that were already here the same, just maybe change the angle, and then where we have been able to have put new ones on as well. So that's what's happening down at the valley. And yeah, again, lots and lots of lads up here. It's all hands on deck, ready for the 12th and 13th of July. Right everybody, as promised, we are stocking up our shop today. I don't know how we're going to work this, Charles, because we can't go inside the clubhouse on this week's vlog. 2 more weeks before we can show you inside, and trust me, we're desperate to show you. But yeah, a lot of it's been already removed, but you can see a little bit inside. We just can't go inside the clubhouse to show you, because we've worked all this time not to show you. How are we? So yeah, broccolists are in. Clothes will be going up on the shelves. Main man's here.
Good afternoon, team.
How are you, mate?
Very well, you?
Yeah, good, sir.
Yeah.
I'm particularly loving the Red Sox, I must admit.
Well, you know why?
Oh, heck, he's been to Glastonbury.
I've been to Glastonbury.
How was it?
What you do is you wear anything that doesn't coordinate. So I was completely out of my comfort zone.
Right, okay.
There we go.
Nice one. You're looking fresh, considering.
Fresh morning yesterday.
Were you not?
I was like a battered whatever. Mine was
Cool.
quite fresh, actually. Fresh.
Did you have a good time?
We did, yeah. We did. It's different.
Yeah.
Have you ever been before?
No, never, no. Cool. So yeah, that's what's happening. Clothing room will be stocked up by end of play today.
So Amy, we're less than 7 days away from the open weekend here at Eaton Hall, and what a journey it's been so far. So we've just got a couple of questions, so let's get into it. First up, what was the reason for initially buying at Eaton Hall?
Oh, Charlie, do you really want me to answer that?
Yeah, go on.
So, Sid and I have got other businesses that tick over quite nicely, and I needed a project to get my teeth stuck into. We both absolutely love shooting, so we thought this was fitting. I don't think Sid realised what he was getting himself into when I said let's buy a shooting ground, but here we are.
Second up, when initially buying Eaton Hall, what was your vision from the start?
I said, Sid and I both said, if we're going to do it, we're going to do it properly. And my vision from the very beginning was it's going to be the best shooting ground in the country, or one of, and I will always stick to that.
So the third question is, on the topic of the opening weekend, next weekend, what was your vision for the clubhouse?
So I scrolled the internet and I found a picture on Pinterest that I would love for the clubhouse to look like. It's changed slightly from that. We've adapted it, we've put our own stamp on it, but I always wanted greenery, the nice, brick walling, and I just want it to be grand, inviting, warm, welcoming.
So obviously a hell of a lot of work's gone into the clubhouse, but when did the preparation actually begin for it?
So as soon as we decided we were buying Doveridge, it all started straight away. So I sat at the kitchen table with Sid and some friends. We thrashed some ideas out. I actually drew this building on a piece of paper, and that was my vision. We tweaked it very slightly, but my first initial drawing was what we've stuck to. I hope we've thought of everything. We've tried to accommodate everybody, disabled, business people who want to come for meeting and corporates, your regular shooters who come every week, people who come with children, with families, they'll bring their wives, so hopefully there's a bit for everybody.
A week to go till the opening weekend, how are you feeling?
I'm excited, I'm nervous, I'm emotional. A lot of work's gone into this. We put the planning in for this last year, so that when we took over on the 6th of January, we'd got planning permission, just a couple of weeks after. So it's not just been a 6-month project, it's been a 12-month project, and I think everybody's tired, they've put in the hours, and yeah, it would just be nice to see it open now.
And for those who don't know, ahead of the open weekend, what will be on offer? What is on offer in the clubhouse in general?
So inside the clubhouse we've got our cafe, which has got a brand new menu for the opening weekend. We've got the clothing room, which has got some amazing brands in there. We've got the gun shop, which looks incredible. Can't wait to show everybody the gun shop. The lads have worked really hard getting some amazing stock in there, so there's going to be stuff for everybody: firearms, shotguns, air rifles, all the accessories. We've got a corporate facility which we can seat 200 people, so for events or charity events, awards evenings. We've got meeting rooms upstairs, we've got training rooms, so anybody who wants to come and do a training day here, we've got the facilities to accommodate that. And we've got meeting rooms as well, so any businesses who want to come, have a meeting, we can sort your lunch out, go for a little shoot with an instructor, a bit of a team building session. So yeah, there's plenty for everybody. And then we've also got the gunsmiths, which is really exciting. So they'll be able to, hopefully fix your guns while you wait, do any repairs, servicing, and make some bespoke stocks as well.
Perfect. And for those who somehow still don't know, when is the opening weekend?
The opening weekend is the Saturday and Sunday, 12th, 13th of July.
Perfect. And we'll see you all there.
Absolutely.
Right guys, welcome back. I know you've been watching this whole time, but today's now Thursday. We are on the patio of the new clubhouse. Inside is looking unbelievable. I know I keep saying this, but you're all going to get to see it very soon. We have put in our hedges now around the patio, which is really nice. Furniture is going to come very soon as well, which is also very nice. We've also had the white lining chaps back. Yesterday we did the final layer of tarmac up here, and a bit more around the skeet ranges, so now every single skeet range has tarmac on top, and then we're going to be painting the skeet layout positions onto the tarmac next Tuesday. White liners have been back to do that's buggy parking, so we now have 20 golf buggies, all with the shooting racks and backs on, which have been installed today. We'll nip round and show you them. But we will get 10 golf buggies here in a line, all charged, all clean and everything every single day. And then we get 10 more down here against this dwarf wall. So if you book your buggy there, you have a very short walk to jump in it and then nip to your car and get all your gear in, and away you go. Yeah, around here is our additional buggies that we had delivered earlier this week. And the lads from Hex have been here most of the day today. They are coming back to do some finishing touches, but the backs are on. So that's what we've done this time. And for those of you that were asking for windows and stuff to reverse with, this is a solution I drew on the back of a fag packet, and they've made it happen. We have mesh now, so when you're driving in there you can look through it and you can see where you're going when you're reversing. So yeah, more buggies, we love it. Right, here you can see more white lining. This is going to go down the whole way down to the bottom and follow it down the track, down the slope, and then down the concrete road that you saw we installed last week. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 disabled bays right in front of the clubhouse, and as you see there, Charlie, if you zoom into the corner, we've actually installed our defibrillator. Flipping heck, couldn't hardly say that then. A defib next to the entrance of the clubhouse, and then we have more additional parking here, which is for us guys, strictly for staff. So yeah, that's what's been white lined. Signage has been ordered, it'll be heavily signed, but as you're coming down now to Upwards Road and down to the shooting ground as normal, you would normally carry on past this entrance to head to the old clubhouse. That's not going to happen anymore. You're going to turn down this slope, because this is a one-way system to come in down here, and then when you're leaving, you'll come out of this car park and head straight down as you would to the old clubhouse and come back on yourself. So way in, way out. We've actually put no entry on the floor here, and we're going to have lots of signage as well, so it'll be very obvious what we want you to do and what we want you not to do. So that's happened today. Let's see what's happening there, Joe.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, he's having a lesson again, look. He says he doesn't practice, says he doesn't have a lesson out. How's it going, Bri?
Good, good.
Yeah? How's it getting on, Nick?
Not bad, not bad. We're just trying to change what is the reasons why he's missing.
Oh, yeah. Why is the reason you're missing?
You're giving secrets away then, wasn't it?
We're giving secrets away. Why is he missing, Nick?
He's not putting a shot in the right place.
It doesn't help, I'll be honest.
When are you having your next lesson with Nick?
It's supposed to be today, isn't it?
Is it?
Same time next week, I said.
Oh, right, yeah.
Right, so that just about rounds up the updates for this week. However, I just need to let every single one of you know, on the 10th and 11th, so Thursday and Friday next week, we are closed. The whole ground is closed. That's for shooting, that's for eating, that's for everything. We are closed to get ready for our open weekend, which takes place on the 12th and 13th, which you should all know about by now. However, if you don't, on the 12th and 13th, we have free Havagos on the clays and free Havagos on the air rifle range also. There is going to be 3 competitions, compact, sport trap and a 2-man rabbit flush, where we have 5 guns up for grabs. Details on that on our social media. And we also have a 50 bird sporting with re-entry, and there is going to be 5,000 cartridges up for grabs on that as well. As well as that, every single corner of the ground is going to be open for practice.
Oh, sorry.
We're just doing the outro, mate.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, of the vlog.
What's an outro?
Well, like where you sign off the vlog and tell everybody that that's the end of it.
Ah, it's just the beginning, mate.
It is. I was just telling them about the open weekend we've got.
It's going to be a fair thing, I think.
It is going to be a fair thing, isn't it? Going through all the prizes and all the different competitions.
You've got all these car parks, and then you start to panic, thinking,
If no one turns up.
oh, it's too many people turn up. So, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's good.
Yeah, I've just been showing about all the white lining we've been done today.
Yeah.
Hedge going around the patio. Can't show them inside the clubhouse yet, which is really frustrating because I know how good it looks.
It'll be a big surprise.
What other updates have we got from around the ground this week? Tarmac's obviously all the skeets, haven't we?
Valley's being tarmacked on
Oh
Tuesday.
yeah, that's a biggie.
Yeah. So all tarmacking should be finished completely by Tuesday next week. Valley's looking amazing. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Obviously all the little finishing touches, that's the
nitty gritty.
Yeah, tidying up. We start the rifle ranges on Monday as well, so that'll be to really have a push with those.
Yeah, that's a big thing to say. So we get asked how many times a day, Charlie, on social media. I'd say 6 to 10 when the full ball range is done. they're not, but they will be very, very soon. I reckon by the end of August we'll be up and running functional.
Yeah, certainly by the end of August. All the steel's ordered for the sheds, everything's ordered for it. Got a plan, bunds are pretty much formed, we're just putting a tunnel in. We've just had all the resource elsewhere getting this ready for the rest of the ground. So as soon as we start it now, we shouldn't, we're not going to stop until it's finished.
Yeah.
So,
But those that don't know about it, what do they expect? We've got loading classrooms.
yeah, I've got 6 loading benches, state of the art, all supplied by Hornady, which is Edgar Brothers. And there's going to be 6 firing positions at 100 metres, 6 firing positions at 200 metres, all from an enclosed position. But the bullet is obviously out in the open once it comes out the firing shed, as it were, and then a 300-metre tunnel. So it's going to be good. Loads of facilities. There'll be a loading shop on the range as well, and loading support all the time down there. So if you want to do load development, all that sort of stuff on the range, you can do. So,
Yeah, we're doing like as well as like a try before you buy. But also, if someone was to come and buy a rifle, you'd be able to walk away with your optic zeroed at whatever range you want, up to 300 metres.
100%. So one of the big things that we're going to do, which we're trying to do, everybody at the end of the day, we're all selling the same stuff at the same price. So at the end of the day, our motto is it's all about service. So you come here, you buy a rifle from Eaton Hall. Before you leave, you should be able to, we'll fit your scope to your rifle, your bipod, whatever you want to do, we'll do it for you. You've got the use of the range, FOC, when you purchase a rifle from us, to zero it, make sure you're happy. Any questions, if you've never zeroed a rifle before, we can talk you through zeroing it, we can teach you through digital scopes. Whatever you need, you don't leave the ground until you're happy.
Yeah.
So basically, it doesn't matter if it's an hour or 3 hours on the range, the range is yours if you buy a rifle from us.
There you are.
So
That's from the boss man too.
that's air rifle, 22, 17, 30-06, 300 with mag, doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Mega. Cool. We've just had a meeting talking about the open evening and the open weekend and what everyone's going to be doing, all the different roles. There's phenomenal about staff now, isn't there, about the place? How's that happened?
I don't know. Amy says we've got 28 staff.
I know.
I've only seen 9.
There's quite a few weekend lads, but just getting everyone prepped and ready for what is going to be. It's so important for us guys to hit the ground running with the ethos that we've had for so long. And like Sid just said, like the only thing that sets us apart here is going to be service.
Yeah, everybody in
That's
the
them two dicks do.
everybody in the industry does a great job, and there isn't anything different.
No.
The product everybody sells the same. There's only so many cartridge manufacturers. There's only so many gun manufacturers. We all say that sell the same stuff.
Yeah.
The only thing we can do is try and give a better service, and everybody's welcome here. Try before you buy. Yeah, there's nothing really more we can do.
Yeah. So from the 12th and 13th of July, well, you need to be there on the 12th and 13th of July, but after that we are open as we are. And all corners of the ground, we have put our heart and soul into it for the last 6 months. Everyone has, every member of our team has, all the level civils lads, all the total facilities management lads, and it's all for you, the shooter. So get on down, Eaton Hall Shooting Ground. Thanks for watching. We'll see you all next week.